Hey everybody, Mark here. Welcome back to the channel. It's great to see you again. I know it's been a little while since we got some of the holidays over with, and so we're back and I'm ready to start trading again inside a Pocket Option using one of my most profitable strategies, which is the Fast 5 strategy. It's pretty straightforward. It's what I do almost on all my videos. So I'm going to show you guys what I do to stay consistently profitable. I'm also going to show you my money management that I follow each and every time that I trade. And this helps me out a lot. So hope you guys are doing well. It's great to see you again. So really for me, I really try to keep it really simple. So over here on the time frame for the charts, I use the regular candlesticks and then I use a 30-second time frame right there, guys. Look at that. And then over here on the expiry, I choose a 5-second expiry. Now, where the 5-second expiry button was before, now that's a 3-second expiry. So Pocket Option has officially announced allowing the ability to trade under 5 seconds for the expiry. That it's a little crazy, I know, but you know, far as strategies and stuff like that, we really haven't created any new strategies based around the 3-second expiry just yet. So we're still working off of that 5 seconds. And I'm pretty happy with that. I really, you know, at this point, I really don't see any reason to trade with only 3 seconds. I mean, it's really fast. And I mean, anything can happen within that amount of time. I mean, you're really trading with a bunch of noise. So I'm still all for the 5 seconds there, guys. And so but really that's all you really have to do when it comes to this particular strategy. There's no indicators, nothing like that. Now the money management, what I'm using is the Wealth Warriors Trade Manager. This is an amazing, incredible trade manager that allows you to win even if you have some losses. So it's very powerful. And there's a very highly advanced algorithm behind this, which is pretty genius, and it really just it allows you to just trade comfortably without all the stress, and it also helps you to prevent over trading as well. And that's what I really like about this. So I've been making some more money. I've been doing a lot of trading this last week. I increased my balance a little bit. And so I started with around $300, got that over $3,000, and now I'm headed to $4,000 or over $4,000 now. And it's just amazing how fast that has happened. And the way I've been able to do that is by trading very conservatively by customizing the settings on the trade manager. So right now I'm using 1 out of 11, which means I must win 1 out of 11 trades. You know, before I was doing like 1 out of 10, and I was doing that for a really, really long time. But, you know, it just really depends on my mood. You know, if I'm feeling pretty confident or whatever, or if I just don't want any stress, I just want to kick back and trade and just make money and be profitable, not trying to make $1 million here, but setting myself a small goal that's obtainable every day and just stick with that slowly over time. And because at the end of the day, guys, you know, really it takes money to make money, especially when it comes to trading. The more money you have inside a Pocket Option, the more you have available for drawdown. And that's one of the things that the trade manager utilizes. It takes into the account your entire balance and uses that to help you get out of those, you know, where you're in a situation where you have multiple consecutive losses. It's going to help you to recover from that and to keep you profitable. Now, as I go through this video, you guys will watch me and see me trade and see exactly how I do this. So we've got 1 out of 10 here. That looks really good, but I'm going to make it a little bit better, and we're going to do 1 out of 11. The most losses I've had in a row with this strategy is 8 losses. Yes, it got a little scary. That only happened one time, and I don't know when that's going to happen. It could happen on this video. I have no idea. So we've got the initial capital that's entered in here, which is the first step that you want to do. All you want to do is just take whatever money that you have inside a Pocket Option and enter that amount inside of the initial capital. Now, the trade amount right here, the trade manager is giving you the exact trade amount to enter, okay? So that's, for me, that's 136. Now, that doesn't seem like a lot of money, guys. But again, are you in this for the long term? I mean, I don't want to just wipe out the account today and not be able to trade tomorrow. You know, we must trade things conservatively. But if I quickly just make a simple change here, and I change the total trades down to 10, you can see that this, it almost doubles the amount here. So now it's 284. For the first trade, let's just go ahead and knock this down to 1 out of 11. And I've got the trade amount at 136. So just like kind of like a tutorial here, I'll show you guys what I do. So I just put in, whatever the trade amount or whatever the trade manager gives me, which is 136. That amount comes over here. And then what I'm doing is I'm just looking for, a chart that that looks pretty good to me, something that has some movement, not necessarily going sideways. But what I typically do is I just stick with OTC because, we can trade or have an expiry under 1 minute with OTC. And I'll just go through here and I'll choose a chart. I'm not looking, I've been doing this strategy for a very, very long time. So I do have kind of that muscle memory when it comes to trading, especially when it comes to this strategy. So this looks pretty good right here. Overall downward trend. Now, I will look at the trends and stuff like that, but my main focus is just to look right at these candles. Each one of these candles represents 30 seconds, and what I'll do is enter right after the first 5 seconds of that 30-second candle. Do you see that? Because at that time, the candle's going to give you a color, and it's also going to be moving in one direction. Now, sometimes it's not moving at all. Sometimes it'll just sit there, and we call that indecisive. It just hasn't made a decision on where it wants to go. And so I will not take a trade or enter a trade. So I don't enter trades on every single 30-second candle. But the main thing here, guys, when a new 30-second candle appears, I will count down from 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, and at the 25-second mark, I will see if the candle is red or green. And then I will enter. So if it's green, I will enter a buy. If it's red, I will enter a sell. And you guys can watch me trade on this video so you can see exactly how I'm doing this, okay? So that's everything in a nutshell. And is it that simple? Yes. If you're asking yourself, is that all you have to do? Yes, that's all I have to do. So, oh, there we go right there. That looked pretty nice. So now we're at 24 seconds. Might get a little rejection there, and there we go. We did, and that's okay, guys. You're not going to win every single trade. I like to approach things with the thought that, I'm going to sit down here, and I know I have to expect that I'm going to lose trades. It's just the way it is. You got to have those losses to get to the wins, right? The more losses you have, the closer you are to a win as well. So that's another thing to think about. What I'll do though on the trade manager is mark that with an L, then it gives me the next trade amount, which is 284. Now you guys can keep track of the balance that I have inside a Pocket Option. And at the end of this video, you should see that this balance will be higher than what I started with. And that's my main goal, is just to end up with more money than what I started with. I don't really know how much that's going to be, although we do have a little daily goals calculator here. And I have mine set to $25, and that's an amount that I can earn for today, or if I want to trade a couple times today, maybe a little bit in the morning or a little bit in the evening, whatever. But I only need to complete 20 sessions, 20 trading sessions to reach that. So basically that just means 20 wins. Okay, that's another way to look at it. So 20 wins and I'm done for the day. Now, if I want $50, I can just change that. But guys, you came to the video, you want to see some trading, so let's just do that. So 284, let's go ahead and enter that in. All right. And we can stay on this chart and, we can change the chart if we want to, but I don't really find that necessary. I think the chart's looking pretty good. So we're getting some good movement there. Hopefully we'll get some wins here going on for you guys. So hope you're all doing very well. And you guys are getting some trading time in. I know for some of us, sometimes even if it's only a few hours a day, or maybe not even that, maybe it's only like 15 or 30 minutes a day. Sometimes it's hard to get those, to get that time to trade. I know that for sure. All right, there we go. So that's 6 seconds there. So we got 5 more seconds before the next candle. And yes, it's the first day of September, or not September, December. So yeah, we do have a lot of Christmas stuff. Pocket Options got this big Christmas flare going on. If you guys have, I'm sure you probably have already noticed that. So there we go. So I did win that last one. So what I'm going to do is just mark this as a W, and then the session has ended. So we've completed one session, and now I will start a new one. That's it, guys. Really simple. So that's one session completed, and that's logged over here on the session counter. And so let's go to the next one, 136. Okay, so let's go back to 136. And we wait for the new 30-second candle. This is all you do. And this is what we do. And, I might take some trades that I'm not really crazy about, but I'll just take those trades because I want to try to get them in as soon as possible. And yeah, there we go. So 284. Let's try to do a little bit better this time. This chart is kind of dogging, guys. We call it the dogging charts. That's what it is. Okay. A little risky. All right. So we got, sweet. All right. So we got another one. And let's go ahead and just W. So that's 2 wins based on the settings that I have because I have this set to win trades 1. That means that every win will be considered 1 session completed. Okay. And so that's it. And if you have a goal, whatever your profit target for me anyway, that's 25. So that's 20 sessions. Anyway, so let's go ahead and click on new session and clear that out. And that's 2 sessions completed and 136. This is what I do. And maybe we'll make it a little bit more riskier. We'll increase the trade amount just to see how I feel. Depends how the market is. And because really, guys, the trading strategy doesn't change much at all. It's just the market conditions. That's really what changes. So if I'm feeling pretty good about the market condition, then I'll put in more cash, right? But at the beginning of the day, no, I'm just going to put some little teaser trades out there just to kind of get a feel, or what they normally call a feeler. Just put a very small amount, see how the market is at first, right? And then, if it feels good to you, then put a little bit more. Okay, you don't want to start off with a huge amount or anything like that. Same thing that they do in like Forex and stocks and stuff. A lot of guys do that as well. So what was that? That was an L. Okay, so 284. There we go. And this chart is decent. I think I'll take another trade. Ooh, that looks pretty nice. Just going to jump into that like a second early. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Feeling pretty good. I mean, so the settings that I have, my max loss limit is 11. If you're wondering like what happens after I lose 11 trades, well, guys, my account could be liquidated. Now, would I wait until, probably not. I've got my stop loss set to 20%. So I'll probably stop around 20 or 25% drawdown. But the way this is now, it's looking pretty good, guys. I'm pretty comfortable. And I don't care. As long as this balance just keeps coming up, I'm happy. What else do you need? I don't like it when it goes down and then the next day it goes down. And no. So every day, I want to see this balance higher. That's all I care about, guys. I'm not really shooting for like, $300 or $400 or anything like that. I just want to see that balance go up. And the amount of time and effort that I put into trading, the more I do, the more trades I take and the longer I trade, the higher this balance will go because the more sessions that I'm doing. Okay? Really that simple. So 136, let's do it again. So we start back down to the lowest amount, which is 136. So you don't keep increasing the amount. You go back to that smaller amount. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, all right. Kind of tempting there. A couple more seconds. Oh, it's going to be close. There we go. There's another one. So W, mark it with a W. Click on new session. You guys are done. So now we have 4,096. You see how that's going up, guys? And the trade manager has a little feature over here that's called the auto copy balance. And once that's turned on, it does the best job that it can to match the balance that you have inside a pocket option. So I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but I don't have to update the initial capital on the spreadsheet all the time. It will automatically do that for me. And we got a lot of spreadsheets out there that they're not really able to do that, but that's just a really cool little feature, and you can turn that on and off or whatever you want to do. So 136, let's move this down to 1 out of 10 trades. So now the first trade is 284. So it's just a little bit riskier, just a tiny bit. Okay. And if you guys want to get this trade manager, I'll show you how to get it. It's pretty cool. 284. So hang out with me here. Stay with me. And I'll show you how to get this. So, okay. Well, CHF and USD, everything looks very similar right now. Okay, way down here. Ooh, oh, I'm a little late on this, guys. I have no idea what's going to happen. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to mark this with an L and then 593. There we go. So it's a little bit higher now, okay? And see if I can get a better chart here. This one is, it's not the, yeah, it's a little indecisive. So it's, let's choose something else here. See what else we got. This one looks like it's kind of, yeah, it's trying to move here. Cool. Everything's been going good. And today's Monday. I guess the landscapers have the day off today because I don't hear them outside mowing the lawn, but it's actually very cold. It was 29 degrees. 29 degrees when I woke up this morning. And then it kind of like warmed up a little bit, so that was nice. But I'm probably sure it's going to get colder. Okay, so $4,099. Do you guys see that? $4,099. The next session, it'll be $4,100. But 285, so we can go down to 285 now. Right? You win, and then you lower the amount. That's what I like. So 26, 25, probably not with that candle. So just going to go ahead and, yeah, we'll just wait for the next one. Looks like it's going up though, big time. Look at that. But this is OTC, so this is not really like live market data. So this is not reflecting the live data at the moment, but oh, come on, give me a little, there we go. Kind of risky a little bit, but you know, what do we got here? What do we got? One more second. Got a little reversal there. That's okay. Let's mark it with an L. 594. Let's put that in. There we go. Move that out of the way there. So far, so good. Got a little Christmas tree at the top right of the screen there. That Pocket Option gave me a little Christmas present for Pocket Option. It's kind of hesitating a little bit. And we'll just trade, guys, for as long as we can here. Oh, that looks nice. Wow. Like a 4-bar strike there, 3-bar strike. And then some. All right, let's go against the grain. This is kind of risky, guys. We're going to trade against it. There we go. So just marked it with a W. Another session completed. And now we're at 4,102. Okay. Let's take another one. And then we'll check the, and let's see what Pocket Option says. 4,102. Do you see that? So it matches that. I mean, was it like, that's off by a penny. Still, pretty good. 285, let's take another trade. Yep. And just going. Looks like we're just going up and down, up and down, up and down. Really don't know what it's going to do. I'm just focusing on my strategy. 29, 28, 27. Nah. That was a little weird. Probably going to wait for the next one. Should we change the chart? No, I'm just going to go ahead and leave it at the same one here. There we go. Let's see what this does. 28, 27, 26. I don't know, guys. Let's just take a trade. Let's just get one in there. One more second to go. Oh, so that it just did a little reverse there. So 594. Let's get that next one in. Turn on my trade amount protection there. I don't know. Let's see if there's something else here we could do. Nope. All right, we'll just go ahead and wait this out. You see that? It's not going up and down. It went up and then it went down, but then it just continues up. So we really don't know what it's going to do, guys. Just going to wait this out. So are we going to break out of this right here? Let's just go ahead and get one in there. Yeah, maybe we're going to break out. We're at the 25-second mark. We need a little bit more. Nope, we didn't get it. So that's 2 L's, 1240. There we go. I'm ready to go. I'm up for the challenge. Still doing pretty good on my caffeine. I haven't changed anything. I haven't quit completely, for those of you wondering, but I reduced it a lot. And it's really made a huge difference because I realized with coffee and caffeine, the more you drink, the more you have, the more you need, right? I've noticed that. If I drink a lot, which I haven't in quite some time, then I just need more and more and more. And by the end of the day, it's just like you just crash, man. It's just like, boom, it just hits you so hard. So, okay. So there we go. For those of you wondering, do I get losses in a row? There you go. So you get to see how the trade manager will work here. 25.88. All right. Looks pretty good. Boom, boom. Nice. Probably a little late on that. But let's see what happens here. So, alrighty. So we got a win. And I'll go over and click on new session. Let's check out the balance, guys. 4104.71 and 4104.70. Okay, so pretty close. It matches it inside of Pocket Option, the balance there. If you guys want to get this trade manager, this thing is just incredible. It's so advanced, and we actually have a couple ways that you guys can get it. You can go to the website and get it over there, but you could also kind of like get it for free, but you have to use my Pocket Option affiliate link and to deposit some cash and stuff like that. You can use the link below, but click on the Telegram link down in the description below and go to our Telegram group, and that'll provide all the instructions. Or you can just click on the pinned link inside of the comments and go directly to the WWA website. We've got over 2,000 members right now. So many reviews from so many members that just love the trade manager, and they've been using it for a very, very long time. And just lots and lots of good feedback. And the feedback is actual results. These are not my results. These are results from the students and the team that we have, and of course the members inside of the private group. They're the ones posting and providing all this right here, and then I post it on the website. But guys, these results are incredible, but the results are not typical. I mean, let's face it, most people lose money when it comes to trading, so you just have to be careful and trade responsibly. And but that's the website. I got the links down below. You guys can check it out. But that's how you can get the Trade Manager. But that's also the Fast 5. Going to be making some more videos this week to walk you guys through this and just to reach out to you, because I know I haven't been making a lot of videos as of recent. But would love to have you a part of the group. If you're not a part of the group yet, let me know. Reach out to me. I don't bite. I'm a real person. I'm not gonna, you're not talking to a robot or anything like that. This is not AI. So, we're real people and real members, and it's a great place to, to socialize, collaborate, and also get ideas and different strategies from other members, so you guys can really see what's working out there. Instead of just watching a bunch of YouTube videos, you really never know if this stuff really works. But inside the group, you can actually ask questions and see the results that other members are getting through their strategies. And then, basically copying what they're doing, and you guys can apply it and hopefully maybe see some similar results. But of course, like I said, nothing's guaranteed. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for coming out, and we'll talk to you guys soon. All right, take care.